coming up on the programme. It's been described as the Wild West by the Mayor of London. Dockless electric hire bikes strewn across the capital. You either love them or hate them.
Love them. I've loved them for years.
It really makes me feel fearful about leaving the house.
There are those who think there needs to be much more regulation around parking.
It's a subject which divides people. Keep watching to see if you change your mind about them. Also on the programme. The son still searching for answers after losing both his parents in the Air India plane crash to Gatwick earlier this year.
This is Britain's best new building in Bermondsey, and it's just won a prestigious architecture prize. It's an almshouse reimagined.
Sometimes you can go to events and see the dads just sat on the corner on their own. It'd be really lovely to be in this environment and be around other dads.
Yeah, pop star Ollie Murs has been catching up with one of our BBC Make a Difference winners. It's a club for dads and children. 100 firefighters took hours to bring a fire under control at a family-run ski shop in Forest Hill. It happened last night on Perryvale. The shop had been in the family for nearly 80 years. There are no reports of injuries. Stormzy has been awarded an honorary fellowship from the University of Cambridge. The rapper from Croydon was elected to Jesus College in recognition of his cultural impact and philanthropic work. Stormzy funds tuition and living costs for 10 black British students every year, and the so-called Stormzy effect is credited with increasing applications to Cambridge from black students. And the first of around 100,000 tickets for London's New Year's Eve fireworks display went on sale today. Ticket prices for Londoners start at £20. Those living outside London pay at least double. City Hall insists tickets should only be bought from the authorised outlet, which is Ticketmaster.
A woman from Ashford, whose husband was given a suspended sentence following years of domestic abuse, says she feels let down by the system. Suzanne Simmons was left severely injured by Terry Andrews, who pleaded guilty to coercive behaviour and inflicting grievous bodily harm. The government says it's committed to halving violence against women and girls.
I feel he should have had a custodial sentence, bearing in mind the injuries, the level of abuse, the amount of charges. For him to walk away is inexcusable.
The son of a Kent couple who died in the Air India plane crash in June says he feels ignored by the government. Miten Patel's parents Ashok and Shabana Patel died when their flight from India to Gatwick crashed. 242 people were killed. Mr. Patel says he's forced to get his information from the media.
For us not to get the support from the Prime Minister in the UK and the collaboration from the Indian government to say, look, we have gone through this process of what we carried out and we've found that this is where the flaw is. We just would like some answers.
Drought restrictions come into place in parts of Sussex. South East Water's Ardingly Reservoir has dropped to almost a quarter. From today, more water can be diverted from the River Ouse to replenish supply. Thousands of pupils who sat the Kent test last month have found out their results. Secondary school applications for Kent close on Friday, the 31st of October.
15 people have spent the night in a rest centre after a fire in Forest Hill forced them to leave their homes. It took 100 firefighters 5 hours to bring the fire in a winter sports shop in Perryvale under control. The fire brigade says crews have worked throughout the night to fully put it out. There are no reports of any injuries. The Mayor of London says the situation with dockless hire e-bike schemes like Lime is like the Wild West and wants more regulation to stop inconsiderate parking. Supporters say Lime bikes offer a clean, sustainable form of transport, while critics say parked Lime bikes often block pavements. Lime says it's investing in parking bays and is working to improve riders' parking, but disability groups want them banned.
It really makes me feel fearful about leaving the house because of there being Lime bikes parked in the streets, directly outside the house and outside all the shops, the stations.
The first tickets for London's New Year's Eve fireworks display will go on sale today at midday. Ticket prices for Londoners remain about £30, but those living outside the capital will pay up to £55. City Hall insists tickets should only be bought from the authorised outlet Ticketmaster. Now, a radical social housing complex in Bermondsey has won the Sterling Prize for architecture. The Appleby Blue Almshouse for people over the age of 65 claimed the prestigious Royal Institute of British Architects Award last night. Judges praised its community-centred design, saying it sets an ambitious standard for improved social housing for later life.